Hey friends, Legion here, back with part 2, the final part of the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. And in this video, we'll be finishing the cockpit area, along with the engines and the shooters up here, or blasters if you will. Other than that, that's about all we got besides the rest of our minifigs, so we'll go ahead and open and put our minifigs together here. Make sure we get all of our bags open. Get all pieces out. So here we go. First we'll start with Grogu, which, very easy because he's so small. All it is a head. The rest of it's all stationary. As you can see, he's super tiny compared to Mando. I guess the camera makes him look a little bit bigger, but he is small compared. Other than that, we got our BD mold over here somewhere. Right here he is. Super tiny as well. Oops, sorry Mando. Him and Grogu are about the same size there. He does, excuse my throat there, does have some color, some printing on him, so he's not plain Jane, which is good. It would have been a bad if they just left him on one color. I don't know why my throat's making that noise, but we will put our other minifig together, which is Moto. I had to look up the name. Oh, hold on here. Did she get a belt or something? She does get a belt. That's the first. I've never had that. Put a little belt on. That's cool. That looks really cool. I hope they do that more often in the future. Or at least for the characters that have it. Now she does have two faces. There's one, kind of older, kind of like, And here's two where she's kind of like, grunting. We'll go ahead and put that one on, just because it's not plain Jane. And last but not least, we'll put on her hair. And give her wrench so she can work on the ship here. And just like that, she is complete. We can set her down here and we can finish the build of the rest of the Starfighter. So here we go. We'll go ahead and get our pieces out. Oh, where's those sleeves? Here they are. We're making 2 of these, so we'll get obviously double of everything. But the sleeves we need 4. Two of you. And you two. Start with putting sleeves on here. We'll put you on like so. Cap it off with one of these on the end. Do the same thing. Cap it off here. And those will just go right up here on the front. You lift up and push on. Do the same over here. And there you go, we got our front blasters on there. At least I think that's what they are, blasters. But now we can move on to step 89 here and start completing the rest of the cockpit where Mando and Grogu will sit, and then we can finish the engines. Two of these, there they are, got both of them. This will just go on the end, or the ends rather. Put these right in the middle. Make sure they're both going the same way. That'll just sit right here. Only connected on the one side, which, you know, should be okay. I feel like it might be able to come off easy, and maybe it's supposed to come off easy. Maybe that's one of the play features. I accidentally started to pull that off on accident. Didn't mean to. Realized that too late. Dang it, I keep doing that, and I'm not meaning to. There's just a lot of pieces on here that can easily pop off. Plus I knocked over Moto over there. Makes it a little difficult to put these pieces on. Guess I just gotta be a little more careful. We got that. Moving on here. And one one's way easier to put on. We'll go ahead and place this right here. That way it's all flush up here now, so that we can do these next couple steps. Go and cap those two together. And then we'll make a little half circle around. Do the same thing over here. And then we could put our 1x2 brick right there, so it looks a little something like that. And this will this is where Grogu will sit eventually. Get our pieces out. Don't need you guys yet, but we will finish this circle off here. And place these over here with the clip side. Oops, I got it going the wrong way. You want them facing to the left or towards the center of the ship, just like that. Moving on to step 95 here. We could put Grogu's shield on. As you can tell, it's super small, so that it'll fit over him because he is small, but you do need to protect the child. We get two of our small didgeridoos out here. They will go in both from the same way. Cap it off like so. And now these Grogu's shield will just snap in. Maybe. There we go. And that will just sit nicely right over there, or right over top. And this will just go right in front. Just like that, give it a little detail piece, I guess. Now we could put a Mando shield on so that he won't get hurt or anything. Go ahead and cap that right over top. Kind of locks into place, which is nice. And I know it's just a play toy, but there is a little bit of a gap. If you can see it right there and right in here, you know, which isn't too big of a deal, but if they're trying to go for a realistic, you know, you wouldn't want any air getting into your cockpit area, because that would just be bad news, right? But now we can move on to both engines now. Otherwise, your ship's not going to go anywhere. Meet the little guy. And last but not least, for that step, you need two of you. This is step 99. These will go right here. I'm not sure how they want them angled just yet, so I'll just kind of push them up to the dark gray until need to move it otherwise. And we get these weird, like, fin type pieces that we will be putting on over top of these brown ones, which are going to go, I'm not sure if it quite matters, but I think the taller end faces this way, so we'll just do that as well. It's an interesting piece. I think that's the first time I've ever used those pieces as well. So a lot of first for me in here as far as piece wise. Just like this, like little pulley piece. I haven't used this before either. And that will go right here. They have it slightly angled, so I will keep it slightly angled. We'll do what we did kind of before. Make a little smooth circle on the outer rim of this piece, which then we'll just cap off the top portion of this engine or back portion. I'm not sure how this will go so far. Okay, now I need you and one of you. We'll put this blue transparent piece on and put it this way. Now we could take our piece we just made and push carefully it all the way towards the end, so that we're looking like this so far with, you know, I think they want this facing towards the bottom, so we'll do that for now. We'll just let them roll, because now we add these two white pieces right into that dark gray. Push them all the way on. That one kind of snapped, which is cool. The other one did not, but that's okay. But now we need 8 of these, so we'll get them out here, connect them all together. We'll just go ahead and do both sides as well. And these will slide on. Push them, push them, push them. Just like that, so you cover all the white. There should be no white showing. And actually I lied, there should be a little white showing on the one side. Just like that. You. Step 107 here. I think we are making the other. We're making, not I think, we're making the other part of this engine. Get our like megaphone pieces out here and attach them right onto that bronze piece we just put on. Then get these, we need two of these, one a gold piece and a light gray. So that one will go here. This one. Very interesting, this is very interesting. I've never put an engine like this together. And I don't know if you would want any of your engine exposed. That's like I feel like a no-no, but hey. As long as you don't get hit there, you should be 100% fine, I guess. Now we can cap this off. Place you on top, and then our circle piece, wherever. Here it is. Put one of you on. Which it looks like it's giving it like a moving motion, which is cool. And we can place that right on top there to make sure nothing comes out. I guess it doesn't look too bad, you know, if you rotate it here. Doesn't look as bad as what I thought it might. Okay, we got those on. Put our white long guys on. We'll set him down for a moment. Get these two weird pieces with our didgeridoos. I don't think it really matters which way I put these in. We'll just put it, because this is open, you know, got some holes where this side's closed off and rounded, and they want the rounded facing up. So we'll get this the right way, rounded facing up, slide them on, slide it on, and we can go ahead and push this onto here. You know, the black's gonna go through the middle, and then this white's gonna connect to this other dark gray. Once we get there, just like that, and there you go. We got, well, not just yet. We need to cap it off with this piece. But just like that, we got one engine done here. and we can go ahead and stick them on. We want these facing down. Okay. We can go ahead and stick it on just like, there you go. We got one engine done and on, pretty cool. You know, shows a little open, kind of shows how the engine works in a way. But actually, before we do that, if I would have looked, let's go ahead and finish capping off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him off. I got too excited to attach this guy, so we'll just leave it like that for a moment while we go ahead and cap this off here. So we got that there, and these will go. These ones just kind of fit in there. Feels like they could fall out, but so far so good. Then we'll take this and then put it one over. So just like that, it kind of splits down these dark gray circle pieces, kind of splits that. So now we'll put him back on because this side is officially done. So there we go. We got one engine done. As you can see, it leans because that side's heavy. So now we got to do the other end, which we will be doing right now on step 122. And as you can tell in our instructions, you know, Mando's getting closer to the end, so you know we're about done. So here we go. We'll go ahead and get the other engine done. See what the finished product will look like. I wonder if they'll do it the exact same as the other engine, or if they'll kind of mix it up a little bit. Almost forgot that. Almost did that last time as well. So far it's the same. We'll point the taller end towards the pieces we just put on, just because that's how they have it. Now we need that piece. And that goes, oh, that will go right here. So everything's the same except this one we put on the opposite side, which is fine, makes sense. But so far it's exactly the same, minus that one piece just kind of rotated or leaning the other way. Other than that, shoe's about the same. And we kind of know how all this goes here. As long as we got that facing towards the majority, we're all good. So like that, put our pieces on, push them all the way on and all the way on. Whoops. And now we got to do this again. So we'll do it one at a time. Push so there is no white on the right side, but you want a little showing on the left side there. Same with the other side. Now that we kind of know what we're doing, this side's going, you know, a little more smooth. So it is slightly different here. There's that piece. I wondered if they were going to do that, which I think is kind of cool, at least for the engine. You know, for the most part, I would want everything symmetrical, but you know, they mix it up and make it kind of unique to each side, especially when you're using spare parts or something. Got to be able to keep your ship going. So I think it's cool that they kind of, you know, make each side unique, if you will. Okay, and the last sticker will go on this 1x3 for number 3. We'll place it on here first before we figure out which way it needs to go. Perfect, got that on. And you can see this little black kind of striped sign. You want that facing upward. So that it kind of sticks up one above, just like that. And now we can move on, get these two guys, stack them on top of each other and place right there. We'll rotate them. Place this here. And you got one there. Get these two guys out here again. One sit on top, one just like before. It'll go right next. So before I cap that off, we'll just kind of show what it looks like. Just like that. Now we can do what we did before. Put him on and put our little blade. Kind of shows it moving, which is pretty cool. And we can push that on. Make sure it's all down, which it is. Flip them over so that we could do exactly what we did before with these red pieces and the white pieces. If I can get that on. Kind of get them somewhat even. We'll put our didgeridoos on, which unfortunately that's the end of the didgeridoos, but we're close to the end of the build, so it's okay. And you want the rounded end, we'll just do that the same, because that's what we did to the other one. So like I said, we'll just keep it the same, and we can push him on. When we do this, we want to line up the white here with these dark gray, so we'll push, slide through until they lock in, and just give it a nice little squeeze, and squeeze like so. Now we gotta put our little end piece on back here and cap off before we push this on like we did last time, but I had to take it off because I got too excited to attach. This piece right here can easily come off like that, so just be mindful when you're trying to put on the other pieces here, but should be all good. Go go ahead and put the finishing touches on. Just like that. Want it so that this is facing upward, at least for now. And that's how it's going to go on. And now we can go ahead and just push him into place like so. And we can add our spring-loaded shooter into place down here. And actually, that's what this piece is for, the one that'll wiggle. I'll shoot it into my hand like that. That's what that's for. You push down on it, you know, get it locked into place, and then you shoot it out, which is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and just push that in, keep it in for now. Now they do, like we do all the time, have all these extra pieces. We got 2 extra spring-loaded shooters. We got an extra belt that, you know, might come in handy on a different character if we want to kind of customize. But as you can see, no duplicates. So we did it right. Go ahead and throw these over here with our spares. But that'll do it for part 2 and for for the build. You know, just kind of shows you how to shoot it, whatnot. But other than that, this build's all done. Other than kind of the lousy, I mean, I don't mind it because this isn't what we're here for. What we're here for is the actual build. So the fact that this doesn't have artwork like this one or previous ones, it's not a huge deal to me. Kind of does make it look a little more plain Jane, but like I said, we're not here for this. We need these, yes, but we're here for this, for the build. Overall, I like it. I like how the engine, you know, maybe at some point, you know, I like to have it wrapped up so that it's not exposed, but I like that it shows the engine here, you know, how it's all open, you know, kind of shows how it works. It looks cool. And you know, the pod racers, they were all open as well, on some sides. So overall, I like, rate it, I don't know, probably rated about an 8, 7.5, 8 or so. I already have Mandos. This one might be a little different. Plus, I don't have the lightsaber for him. I have plenty of Grogu's. The other 2 I do not have, so that's a plus. But overall, not bad. You know, 60 bucks is what it is. But other than that, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked it, if you're gonna cop it yourself, or you know, if you buy and change anything, you know, let me know what you're thinking. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button, and go ahead and follow me on Twitter so you know when I upload new videos at Legion of Bricks with 2 Z's, all one word. That way you know when new things are coming. And right now we're just waiting on pieces for Luke's land speeder. That's why I did the Republic fighter tank, and I'm doing N1 Starfighter here. But just stay tuned for when I get those pieces back and other builds in the future. And peace, guys.